Hey, this is Cherith Fluker from the WhatCherithinks blog and podcast. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. So last week, if you follow my blog, I was really heavy on the forgiveness. And this week, I'm kind of heavy on the friendship. But nonetheless, I had something that I wanted to talk to you about from one of the blogs that I posted last week. I talked about how important it is for us to forgive people, and I know that it's something that a lot of us struggle with. So I have a ton of articles about forgiveness on my blog, so make sure to check it out. The link is in my bio. So what I wanted to talk about with forgiveness is our language when we are forgiving someone. So I know it's very, very easy for us when someone says to I'm sorry, or I hate that I did that to you, or whatever the case is. We have a tendency to come back with the statement, it's okay. And I want to tell you how harmful that little phrase is and how we need to be very intentional about what we say in return when someone says that they're sorry to us. When you say it's okay, that sends off the message that you're okay, or that you condone what they did to you, or that you'll allow them to do that same thing to you again. We need to make sure that instead of saying it's okay, that we say something like, I forgive you. Because in my opinion, that gives us more of the authority in that position that says to, I forgive you for doing what you did to me, but don't let that stuff happen again, or something similar. So that is an opportunity for you to send the message that you really want to send if someone gets to the point to where they're asking for forgiveness. So I am huge on forgiveness. I feel like we do things wrong. People are human. We're going to mess up. And I think back to how many times I've done something wrong. And if people, or if God hadn't forgiven me for some of the things that I had done, where would I be? I wouldn't have any friends, probably wouldn't have any family. I can't say wouldn't have family because I guess they can't disown me, but I wouldn't have a relationship with my family if people didn't forgive me, because we all do things wrong from time to time, and we will always do things wrong from time to time because we are human and we're flawed creatures. So I do condone and always will be on the side of forgiveness. But if you'll notice on my blog, I also have a blog post that says there's a difference between forgiving someone and being a doormat. I don't want you being a doormat. I don't want people to do the same thing over and over, and you say things like it's okay. That sends off that message that they can do that thing to you again. When you're forgiving someone, you want to make sure to be as clear as you can in the message that you send to them in response to their I'm sorry. So please, just a simple thing like changing it's okay, or that's all right, don't worry about it. Change that to a I forgive you. Because our words are very powerful, and we want to make sure that what we are saying is what we mean. We don't want to give someone the opportunity to say, well, she said it was okay, or something like that. So you just want to make sure that what you say is what you mean. Forgiveness is always the answer, in my opinion. And I know that there are different things or different ways that forgiveness can look. As I stated on my blog, just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you're going to continue the relationship with that person. It doesn't mean that your relationship is going to be the same as it was before, but it simply means that you are freeing yourself from that bitterness. You are freeing yourself from those emotions that you have that are tied to that thing that someone did to you. You're freeing yourself, and there's so much freedom in forgiveness. So I urge you to forgive someone that you have been holding a grudge against. And if you need some help with how to do that, check the link in my bio, go to my blog and search forgiveness. I have tons of resources and tips on how you can forgive someone and move on with your life. Have a great day.